می‌کند و پسرها به سرعت متوجه می‌شوند که با پلیس سر و کار ندارند.
I don't know what to call it. It wasn't like anything I'd ever seen on Earth. It was a giant UFO.
Now this UFO is so bright that the boys can barely see the craft itself. The entire missile base is getting lit up like it's the middle of the day. Chet and his friends are frozen.
چیزی فراتر از ترس شاهدان را فلج کرده.
This light was shining down on us and I suddenly realized I couldn't move. It was like this UFO was somehow holding me in place. I couldn't run and hide. I couldn't yell out. I felt trapped.
What were you thinking at that moment?
I was thinking, am I gonna die?
این اتفاق فقط برای چت نیفتاده. زندگی صدها شهروند تا کنون در اثر برخورد با یوفوها متحول شده. آیا بازگوی این داستان‌ها برای اولین بار می‌تواند کلید معمای یوفوها باشد؟ با ما همراه باشید. میوچال یوفو نتورک که با نام موفان شناخته می شود، یک سازمان مستقل و غیر دولتی است. کار آنها تحقیق درباره موارد مشاهده یوفو در سراسر جهان است. طی 5 دهه گذشته آنها بیش از 70,000 پرونده جمع‌آوری کردند و آنها را در یک مکان امن تحت عنوان آشیانه 1 نگهداری می کنند. و حالا موفان آرشیو عظیم خود را در اختیار ما قرار داده است. اینها پرونده های آشیانه 1 هستند. پرونده های مرموز. لس آنجلس 1985. 2 نوجوان بدون اجازه وارد یک پایگاه موشکی از کار افتاده شده‌اند. ناگهان یک یوفو به سمت آنها می رود و با تابش نور آن دو را فلج می کند.
What were you thinking at that moment?
I was thinking, am I gonna die? And then it started to feel like something was invading my brain.
Invading?
Yeah, somehow I knew that this UFO was like scanning me, you know? I could feel it in there, reading my mind.
Chet's friend later reported experiencing the same thing. Was the UFO scanning these kids? And if so, why? Was the UFO specifically interested in these particular boys, or could it have been attracted to activity on the missile site?
After about a minute of what the witnesses called telepathic scanning from the UFO, the intense light surrounding the craft dimmed. The boys finally feel like they can move again.
یوفو با همان سکوتی که ظاهر شده بود در آسمان ناپدید شد.
Do you recall how you felt?
I don't know. I was just glad it was over.
These teenagers have just been through something amazing. But now that it's over, what do they do next? To tell their story is to admit that they were trespassing on government property. Not to mention, they're afraid of being ridiculed. So, they keep it to themselves.
There are very, very confusing aspects of these experiences, and the psychological impact of just seeing these incredible things. The spiritual awakening that occurs when you realize that we are not alone in the universe, it is life-changing.
These lesser-known stories can be very important because they often validate some of the more famous sightings. But when they decide to come forward, a pattern starts to emerge.